you see me now? And is my hair big enough? Never. All right, we're rolling. Get ready to get ready. Hey gang. It's dinner time. And around these parts, that usually takes place about 4:30 in the afternoon. So let me introduce myself. For those of you who don't know, I have a lot of aliases. My name's Brittany. And you might also know me as the Cranberry Housewife, CW. And ever still, the Fancy Queen. Now I'm gonna tell you this now in the introduction phase. So if I make third party, refer to myself in the third person, that's what it is. So if I do that, you know what I'm talking about. My name's Brittany, if I haven't said that already. I am a mom. I'm a wifey. I'm a home cook. And I love to blog. And right now, I'm cooking some crab cakes. And some crab stuffed mushrooms. I like to do those two things together. I follow the Barefoot Contessa's recipe. If you don't know, Ina Garten, you're about ready to get a little taste, a little tiger taste. She's fantastic. She is like old enough to be our grandmas. And by our, I mean we in our 30s. I'm still gonna hang on to that for as long as I can. So 2 more years. Her recipe is in this cookbook. It's one of my favorites. I don't know if it's the oldest, but it's the oldest in my kitchen. I'm gonna go with pretty much the bulk of what she does, and then we'll jump off. Because everything I do, I just gotta make it my own, gotta put my little spin on it. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is, because I think I'm in a state of ketosis, I'm trying to omit sugars and carbs. I mean, I can have a couple carbs a day because they're in everything. I mean, let's be real. But not that many. So I'm like targeting less than 50 grams a day. If you are not familiar with ketosis, oh my gosh. It's really something. It is really something. So with crab cakes, I mean, they don't have much carbs, but most of the time you're mixing it or filling it with like a breadcrumb or a panko crumb or, you know, something like that. So I'm trying to not do that. And let me just cast down so y'all can see. Not down my chest. Not much there either. Is this better? Let's just talk then. Talk and chop. So I have actually gotten ahead of this. So I cheated a little bit because let's be real, watching me chop a million things, it's not what you came here for. It's really not. We're gonna do a lot of shooting the breeze. We're gonna do a lot of cooking. And what else on this channel? We're probably gonna get into some fashion stuff. Let's be honest, my passions, fashion and food. Fashion and food. I'm gonna say that again for those of y'all in the back. All right, what I have gotten in my big pan thus far is the celery, 4 stalks. I did 2 onions. I did what was left of my red onion, and then I had a little baby white onion, so I chopped him too. Had about half of a yellow onion, parsley. I think I need 2 tablespoons of that. And then I did 2 tablespoons of olive oil, extra virgin, and there's my giant wad of butter. So now you're caught up. Now you know what I know. What else? And in hers, if you're gonna do a crab stuffed, because she does, I think she has a recipe for that too. So I'm gonna do that. You gotta, what is it called when you just decapitate the mushroom? Pull the stem out. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull the stem out, chop this, marinate this, and then stuff and bake this. Make sense? So that's enough with the hands. We're back up here. I feel like I need a hairnet on because I just let the weave naturally air dry today. And while that's a go-to look in the summertime, it's not that awesome for when you're cooking. So just be careful, home girls, home cooks, because that's what we are here. If I haven't said so already. Not a professional, though I wish I were. But you can't tell my kids that. They don't know. They don't know. There's no backup crew here. There is no film photographer, cinematographer, editor. No Giada behind the scenes, zhuzhing all my food bits and making sure everything looks so pretty. That is me as well. So I feel like this is gonna be a continuation of my blog. I really enjoy visuals. I mean, I'm here for videos and Pinterest and all that fun stuff. And I've been watching YouTube for years. And I just, I never thought about doing it until recently. Maybe like a year ago, recently-ish. I was like, why not? You get such a kick out of it. And as my boys get older, I said I was a boy mom. I have 2 little boys. They're 8 and 6. So that's quick math. 3rd grade and 1st grade. And yeah, as they get older, I feel like I'm gonna need like severe passion projects, you know what I mean? Nothing that's gonna break the bank. I'm not, trying to go back for a second education. But something like a step above hobby is what I'm looking for. So this could be it, guys. This could be it. All right, I chopped those stems in half, and now I'm just gonna roughly chop them. The cooks who I really admire keep it simple. They know what pairs well together. They don't overcomplicate things. They get the best out of the product, and it speaks for itself, you know what I'm saying? That's why I love Ina Garden so much. I also really enjoy Giada. And who else do I really like? Daphne Oz. She's pretty good. You can tell she really likes to cook too. That's the bit. If you like it and you put your love into it, it shows. It shows, and everybody knows. So I'm right by my sink. I'm gonna twist you round. I'm gonna pan you round. Quick rinse. Salt and pepper. This, and then we gotta cover our mushroom caps. I use portobellos, baby bellas. And we also need, since I'm right by my sink, I'm just gonna pour this into my hand. I think she said like 2 tablespoons. There. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. is my salt? I'm gonna go Costco. That's right. So I'm from West Virginia, but I live in Pittsburgh. Lived in Pittsburgh for a while. New York before that. I miss you, Astoria, almost every day. And yeah, we have Costco here where I live. All right, I'm gonna probably salt and pepper that again when it's on the stovetop, but that's good for now. And we should probably mix that. Where is my spoon? Pause. I told you I had little boys. I wasn't kidding you. Though I would get that myself because it's amazing. I am into like what 17-year-old boys are into. Like I could sit and watch all the Marvel movies and, you know, all that dweeby stuff. My husband calls it dweeby. And I'm here for it. I really am. All right, this is ready. We can take it over to let's see the temperature. What does she want? Oh, I forgot about this. I think that's it. Nope, one more thing. Anybody see my Worcestershire? Worcester? Okay, then we're really ready. I go ham on this stuff. I don't think you're really supposed to. Oh, yeah, half a teaspoon. That's nothing. Every time I make that toot sound, I always think of my girlfriend. Her sound is the funniest sound ever. I like want to record her saying it and doing it so that whenever I'm like sad and blue or I just need a giggle, I can just have that on like repeat. Oh, she's so funny. I'm gonna put half of this packet. I love these things. I have a packet basket. That's really amazing. Another day. Okay, so I'm gonna stir all this and then I think we're really ready to go. Medium-low heat, cook until the vegetables are soft. That's gonna be a while. I'm gonna have to edit right over that because who wants to sit at my stove for 20 minutes? I mean, I do, because I'm a nerd like that. I love to cook. I do. I love to cook for people I love. It's one of my greatest joys. I'm gonna pan you again so you can sort of see where I'm heading. That's right, that right there, where the magic happens. One of the places the magic happens. Ta-da! We're back again. For those of you who have motion sickness, I'm sorry. I am one of you. I get it. Next up, let's get these. So I just use a glass, like a deep dish. You could, I was gonna say you could do cast iron, but I don't know that I would. I don't think I would for this. I would stick with like a dish. They're deep enough. And like if you wanted to do this now, like do all the prep stuff now, you could cover that and then stick it in your refrigerator. That's also another like easy no-brainer dinner that is ready in advance. Because let me tell you what, I am here for investing a little bit extra time now to save me time later. Here for it. Always gonna be here for it. Up next is the wet stuff. So we'll use the rest of the Old Bay, mustard, mayonnaise, 2 eggs, cheese, salt, pepper, and crab meat. Where is the crab meat? I tell you what, the star of the show is not even here. Just gonna press pause. I'll be right back, y'all. Be right back. Well, it's not right back, but sometimes I'm just not moved. I'm not speedy. Speed kills. That's what my husband would tell you that I would say. He's a funny one, that husband of mine. All right, so do you want to see this? Oh my God, this is so heavy. I can downcast. Let's do that. Get my big old paws around you. Okay. Yes? I mean, in this recipe, she's totally gonna tell you how much you need. But if you're an eyeball kind of cook, you got a little experience under your belt, and you're moving up from junior varsity to varsity, welcome to the team. So let's just kind of go generous, you know? I get it in them, and then have some in the pan too. And we are gonna, you know, spoon this around and get them all real good with extra virgin salt and pepper. Cook's best tools, I know y'all have heard this, are 2 clean hands. That is extra true in my kitchen because I love to use my hands to do pretty much anything I can. Utensils are for the boys. Okay. And man, does that smell good just like it is. That's the trick. That Marsala wine is everything. Quick rinse again. Now we can move on to the other stuff. So just put that on the side. And I use a glass bowl, you don't have to, but a bowl. You're gonna wanna get yourself a bowl. And let's start with, crab meat first, then the breadcrumbs, if you're using breadcrumbs, mayonnaise, mustard, and eggs. Whip that around, then go to the stove and get everything else we need. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. Eggs. Cracking butts. I'll do the eggs first. So if I do get a piece of shell in there, or I get a yucky bad egg, which honestly in my life I have never witnessed or cracked an egg that was a bad egg. Anybody else? Back again. Go back again. Okay, grabbed a fork, just whisk those eggs. Done. I think I got this at my local Giant Eagle. It is 16 ounces. And mine says Jumbo Lump Great Blue Brand crab meat. Like, is it blue crab? I don't know. Maybe. I should be more sensitive to my labels, but Chinese didn't have much for the pickings were slim. We'll just say that. I love that my trash can is right there. Alrighty. A little bit of that water got in there. That's okay by me, but I gotta think about that when I'm adding other liquids. You know what I mean? So maybe I use my hand. Then I can scrape out the meat and not get all the yucky water. Not a little, I mean a little bit's not no big deal. All right, that's that. I'll throw that in the sink. I've been over to the stove to check on the progress of our vegetables. I'm thinking another 10 minutes. They've definitely been on there for 5. All right, this is where I can't help myself. I want to get in there. So I'm gonna get in there. I'm breaking up all the crab and I'm feeling around for anything that feels hard like a shell. Because not that it happens, but it could happen. So feel for that. That's what we're doing right now. Busting and feeling. Yeah. All right. And what else? How much breadcrumb does she want? Half of a cup. So not a lot, which is good because I'm actually substituting for that bit of it with almond flour. God, I hope this turns out all right. I think I got all my pieces small enough. This is not a rinse. This is a go ham. Go ham and get all that yuck off you. This is looking like it's coming together. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually coming together. I've made this a million times, never with almond flour. And because I've never worked with it, I don't even know if it's like a dense, like cake flour kind of flour. I know little to nothing about it. I'm back. Half a cup for the flour and a box grater for the cheese. Let's do some more wet before we add the dry. Shake up your mustard. You can use Dijon mustard. I actually like that a lot better than this, but oh my gosh, 2 teaspoons. Oh my God, half a cup. That's aggressive. I got a little extra liquid in there from my sloppiness, so I'm okay with less. I can always add more. I can't take it away. just gonna go straight into the bowl. However you can grip it, whatever's comfortable for you. If you have one of those, it kind of looks like a big rast. It's like, I just saw one at Williams-Sonoma. I kind of want to get one. Kind of. Do I really need another kitchen tool? Does a bear in the woods? I mean, I think so. Oh my God. So how about the power went out here the other day? We haven't had rain like all summer, and I am not complaining because I'm like a snake on a rock, baby. I just love it. So we finally get rain and decent storm. My little boys take Taekwondo. We're at Taekwondo when our power here goes out. Whatevs, no worries. We're just killing time. We take them to Dairy Queen, get them some whatever, and we're coming up our driveway, and my husband's like, well, we're not gonna be able to get into the garage because it's like the power's out. And I'm like, oh my God. And he drove, so he had his keys for the car, which do not have a house key on them. You guessed it, folks, stranded. I was like trying to think up like some MacGyver-esque way to get in and break into my house without breaking anything. Can't do it. Couldn't think of a single thing, which is a good thing, except when your youngest tells you that he has got to go number dos. I'm like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? He's like, and I told you, I'm from West Virginia. I, like my son, we're true rednecks. This is not like a dig at all. Like, I'm very proud. So he's like, I can do this. He goes to our backyard and just like drops trowel and goes. That's right, goes. I am crying. My husband, he died. He died. He could not believe it. Don't have our keys to our home, but we sure do have baby wipes in our car, obviously. Shit show. You cannot make this stuff up. That's neither here nor there. Back to this. So I'm gonna add that flour last. I'm just gonna see what we have consistency-wise, what we've got to work with right now. And maybe it's a little bit more than half a cup, maybe it's a little bit less. I don't think it'll ever be more, but if I had like a real accident with some of this liquidy stuff, then I might need more things to soak it up. Salt and pepper, and what else? Yeah, salt and pepper and the breadcrumbs. Fantastic. I hope that's turning out okay over there. I turned it down to kind of like low, so I wouldn't have to worry about it and have a heart attack. Again, not a rinse, real wash. We're coming to the end, gang. We really are. I didn't fill my scooper up all the way. I'm just saying. Because I use that packet, I mean, it covers the salt, I'm sure. But I'm gonna go heavier on the pepper. I'm that kind of cook. I have got to clean as I go. If I don't know. I can't do it in all that chaos. Like, this is killing me. I'm just looking around me and I'm like, oh my God, where did the hoarder come from? You know what I'm saying? This is looking good. Now keep in mind too, we are adding more stuff to this. All those veggies that we're roasting right now, sauteing, sorry, that is coming to this party. That being said, a little bit more moisture is coming to this party too. So don't think, oh my God, this looks so dry, or oh no, this isn't enough, or whatever you're thinking. The Barefoot has already thought about it. She's amazing. She actually tests all her recipes on someone who doesn't cook a lot. And she watches them do it so she can, because she's been cooking for so long, she just doesn't think about things the way an inexperienced cook would, because she's already progressed past that. So it reminds her that, oh yeah, someone's gonna read my recipe who's never done this before. What would they do? And I love that about her. She keeps it simple. All right, I'm gonna go over to the stove. Be right back. Yep, looks great. Real good. I don't know that I'm gonna need all this. I don't know. It's really chunky. I probably could have chopped all this like a whole lot finer. What are you gonna do? Let's trade. All right, we're gonna go low. I'll hit you with the low shot now. All right, so back to this. We are gonna be able to get a couple of cakes and all those stuffed mushrooms. It's gonna be delicious. My oven is ready to go at 375, but honestly, I should probably turn it down to 350. And I will. Let's get after this. Just gonna fold it kind of. Oh, so many things. Just don't burn yourself. Oh yeah, we got room for all that. Let's just dump it. Dumpa. Anybody? Oh my God, what's the name of that movie from? That's from Bronx Tale. Such a good movie. We actually saw the play that Chaz did. Like, one man play. It was awesome. Okay, I'm gonna put this back on the stovetop. Okay. It is a lot. If you're thinking, oh my God, that's a lot, you're right. And I'm trying to get a lot. I want a lot. Because I'm here for all this cooking. Freeze stuff and save it for the next day or for lunch or for dinner, whatever. See why you need a large bowl? This is why. When all this comes together, it's almost like I needed a bigger bowl. Okay. Now let's put it all together. Are you ready? I'm gonna say go with your hands. Do what you're comfortable with. Two big spoons, whatever. There are no wrong answers here, folks. So just puff it in there. See that? It's messy, it's not pretty, but man, it's gonna taste awesome. God, that sound, oh. Yes. All right, that's all it's gonna fit. That's it for that. And next up, we're just gonna patty out some pretty big cakes. Like 4 ounces, probably 5 ounces. We gotta be able to get 2 more. Now, if you wanna do tiny ones, go for it. I don't think that's gonna work for me because I diced up my vegetables so roughly. Whereas if I would have made them real small, like see, I got like big old pieces of onion. If I didn't, I would totally make tiny, teeny weeny little benucci's. That's Italian for bowls. And if you don't know, now you know. So whatever is the palm of your hand, go for that. Oh, we're gonna get 4. This is gonna be glorious. This is seriously one of my favorite meals. I could eat crab cakes every day. So here's what I'll do. I'll get my oven turned a little bit down from 375 to 350. The reason mine was at 375 is I was doing some bacon. Oh yes, we got bonus cake. I was doing bacon in my oven. And yeah, I just put it in there for 20 minutes. Nah, 25 minutes, that's right. No, 20 minutes. I was gonna go another 5 and I was like, oh, this is done. So just always check your stuff. You can peek on it, you know, unless you're baking. Because if you're looking, you're not cooking. All right. So this is looking good. I'm happy about this. Bravo. Probably shouldn't have worn my awesome new Gucci watch to get hands-on in the kitchen. Probably should not have. Terrible idea. What are you gonna do? All right, y'all. And you're back up. Yes, you are. Okay, I'm gonna put some pepper on the top of these because I like it spicy. If you do not, omit that part. So into the oven, let's do like 15 minutes, flip it around in the oven, and then do that way 15 minutes or 10 minutes, something like that. We'll see where we are. So here we go. Why not? Scoop them. This is a foil. I love the way Paula Deen says foil. Oh, I love it. Put your cakes down on the foil. And this is not a cookie sheet. This is a sheet pan. For you young cooks or beginners, welcome. We are so happy to have you. You gotta start somewhere. Julia Child started somewhere. It's like good to remind yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. But anyhow, you want the lip. If we was making cookies, you don't want the lip. We ain't making cookies, we're making cakes. All right, that is that. I'm just gonna wait and make a salad actually. Sorry, I'm looking at me. I should be looking at you. I'm a newbie, it's my first one. First one, welcome to the channel. Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait on this. Like I said, I'm gonna flip it around, see if it's getting crispy, goldeny, brown looking. That's what the goal is, we want that. And when we get there, when we've achieved that, take them out, let them sit, let them rest, and then go for it. Go ham on that. I know I am. So y'all, have a great time. I'm gonna try and snap a shot of this and show you the after. This is the before. Look at all this chaos. I mean, oh, can I get you off the stand? Look at all of this chaos. So much going on. I'll be doing dishes all night. If you need me, I'll be right here. But no, have fun in the kitchen, guys. Thanks for joining me on my new adventure here on YouTube. And I look forward to the next time. Till then.